Hey, good morning, everybody. So this is part, I don't remember. Technically, I think it's like a part 3 or a part 4 to a show and tell. It started with a kind of show and tell, that video, but it doesn't make any difference. A quick disclaimer though, yes, I do go out night hunting, and yes, I do night hunt from time to time in landscaping or decorative rock. Uh, I do keep stuff from there, obviously, uh, but I don't keep a lot. I just want people to understand that I'm not out stealing every night. You know what I mean? If I'm walking through and I see a nice hunk of jasper, or should happen to find a nice piece of carnelian or chert, for example, I will pick it up. Um, so what I do, what I'm showing here is rocks that I've collected over, a period of time. Night hunts usually only last maybe 10 minutes. It's not like I'm out for 6 hours, in other videos during the summer. So anyway, I don't know what kind of laws are out there protecting companies that have decorative rock, and I don't want to really have to deal with that. And I wouldn't want for you to deal with that either. So I just caution you, I guess. It's a long-winded way of just saying be careful. Um, anyway, I'm on Instagram. If you happen to be on Instagram, come on over, check out the content, stop in, say hi. I'd love to meet you and chat. Um, that is Papa's Gems 1, I believe. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's look at them. I'm kind of excited. I can't wait to show you some of the agates and some of the other bits and pieces that I've found. And I'm also going to show you the very first piece that I collected of 2024. So let's get into it. All right, so this is it. So a lot of the same stuff. I collected this thinking this was a jasper. I could be wrong. This here was picked up out of Decorative Rock. Of course, you're hunting at night, you're out rock hounding at night and everything's damp. You got darkness all around you. Of course, the rocks look really good compared to right now, but still kind of pretty. I still appreciate them for what they are. When I picked up this, because I've never seen anything like it before. Maybe it's too wet. I don't know, I just thought it was interesting. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of neat. And then stuff like this, it's just kind of weird. So I kept it. I have that one there, and then I have this one here. Get them wet and see what they look like. I mean, it's just weird, goofy, but that's what, stuff like that stands out. I'm not calling this one an agate. It probably isn't. But that was found in Decorative Rock. This one looks really cool in that night hunt video. Now, this is going to go into the tumbler when I have a free barrel. This was found at the river. Also found at the river. I think this is the one I picked up, and I said I thought it was granite, probably because of that right there. Some of these might not be real special to many people. Might not even be worth tumbling for some of these. But look at the swirl patterns and whatnot in here. I mean, if that's not interesting to somebody, I guess I'm the weirdo.
I think that's pretty. Really pretty. This one will probably go in the tumbler too. Just out of curiosity. And there's this one, you know, it's kind of, like I say, a lot of it's the same. We don't really need to get it wet. They are kind of a dull color. This one glows. That coating glows. This one here, I'll get it wet. This one I collected a while back. I wasn't sure what it was, and then I was looking at it a while back, or a month and a half ago maybe. I was just looking at it, and I heard this voice in my head. A YouTuber who was doing a video on how to find agates had mentioned, you know, potato skin. Now, I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. But that's what came up when I was looking at this. And I thought, well, what the heck is that for sure? So, out of curiosity, I did cut it. I'm going to try to zoom in. And it looks like there has something in it. Possibly. What do you guys think? Please comment down below. I'm really curious what you guys might think. That's as far as I can zoom in or zoom out. That's just one half of it. I guess I'm going to call that an agate, unless somebody corrects me. I'm not even seeing about cutting that down a little bit more. I have a magnifying glass. I'd like to try to look at that a little bit closer, especially right here. That's the whole thing is kind of, you know, it's pretty, but this here, that really stands out. This one, look at that. Now this was found in Decorative Rock at a friend's house. I grabbed it because I had never seen anything like that. I kept, every time I'd go over, I'd see it, and I'm like, what the heck is that? I'm like, you know, hey, I'm going to take that. And they're like, okay, well, whatever. So I took it. I don't know what that is. It's just weird. This one is on video, I believe. Now it's going to have a little bit of a gold hue to it, simply because one of the scrub brushes I use periodically has some brass bristles in it. So let's try to zoom in just a little bit. I mean, I'm calling it a jasper something, but I don't know exactly what. And of course, I could be wrong. I mean, it might not be. It could be whatever this is. That's just heavy with iron staining. It's interesting though with the iron staining. I guess I can't say that I've ever seen it so red. But again, I'm a novice. I'm an infant in the hobby. And I've already received a little bit of an education on staining. This one here, I'm not saying it's an agate, but this one was found down at the river. I don't remember if that was on video or not, but this one will go in the tumbler. I don't normally do tumbling videos, obviously. Tumbling is typically for myself. But I think I'm going to do one, probably when this load is done. I am probably going to shoot a video and see what comes out. And then there was this here. This was found at the river too, and this has been cleaned, it's been scrubbed. I'm not calling it an agate. I'm just calling it unique. It's interesting. Now when it gets wet, that white disappears, as you can see. And when it dries, it all comes back. So it was interesting. So I kept that. Stuff like this, look at that. This was found at the river. I don't know, I'm just interested in this stuff that looks like bubbles. I can't tell you why. It's interesting to me. I really find it fascinating. It's got a little crystal flash down in here. Of course, the camera won't pick it up. It's only a few, not a lot. It's a nice little piece of gemmy material. This here is chert, I believe. I'm calling it banded chert. But I like chert. There's just something about it. You don't really know exactly what's going to come out of the tumbler. Oftentimes it does look different. At least from what I've seen so far. So I was calling this jasper, and it could be, but what is that right in there? What do you guys think that is? I don't know. It's probably just me enjoying my rocks, but I think they're neat. This one right here. This is my first piece of 2024. Isn't that pretty? That contrast in there is beautiful. And this one glows as well. This one here is one that was meant to be in the last video that I forgot I had taken out. So that's as far as I can go with this. I want to get a nice close-up macro picture, or micro picture. This one here is also on video. You guys can tell me. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. It sounds like a rock. I don't know if that sounds, how well that sounds on video, but it looks to me, puts me in mind of a corn cob. I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong. This one here, I remember seeing it and I'm like, what is that? What is that? I mean, I was really loud about it. All I saw was this yellow circle right here in the center. And it was just tripping me out. I was having a hard time focusing on it. And there's banding in there. Look at that. I hadn't noticed that before. That's pretty cool. There's something, I don't know what it is, but there's something about these dark ones. I don't know why. I'm kind of partial to them. So pretty. I think this one might go in the tumbler too. This one here I haven't cleaned. That's my ham steak right there. And it's funny because it was just sitting up in the dirt like that, and as I walked over the top of it I could see the banding, and the sun had come out at the right time. This one here, I found, it was on a dark overcast day, and I don't normally look into the water, but I did, and I found this. The orange on it was a lot brighter, and the quartz or whatever this is looked more silver at the time. Still pretty, nonetheless. I still like it. Not going to do anything with it. I know it's not going to tumble, I don't believe. It'll just sit in my tub, and I'll I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. This piece here is not anything that I have found. This is actually a piece of bloodstone that I actually ordered off of Amazon. And I kept it because it's got some crystal on the top. The other bloodstone is it's in the tumbler right now, and it's just going through just strange transformations, all the different colors that are coming out, different white splotches and reds, and then I'll start a tumble, and then 3 to 4 days later I go check it out, just go look and checking on it, and you just see how much it changes each time you look. This one is in video, but only in picture. I didn't get this one on video originally because I wasn't supposed to be rock hounding, and that's a video to come later on down the road. But this was just sitting there, just barely out of the water. The sun came through the clouds, and this just was red, sitting on top of black rock. A little chip. Another little chip. And that root beer color in there. I don't know why, but just makes me feel all warm and tingly inside. I don't know what it is. This one here was found, oh shoot, this one was found in Decorative Rock. And it's interesting because of the way I turned it, I kind of turned it like this here in the video, like I knew it was there, but I didn't. I don't know what this is. Currently I'm not going to call it an agate, but it is interesting. Just the texture alone, I really would like to get a microscope and look at some of these. And then of course, a couple, where's the camera? There it is. A couple of the little pieces. And then, I mentioned weird pieces, things that are just weird looking, and, they stand out. So there's this one here. I did try to clean it with a scrub brush. Obviously it stood out white with a pink band on it. That definitely stood out. This one here I collected thinking it was wood, and I think I'm right. I have a piece of petrified wood from Montana, and when that is put under UV along with this, they look identical. I realize that don't mean anything. And then I think this is just a piece of glass. This, I don't know what this is, but under UV it turns orange. I guess I haven't seen any banding in it, so I can't call it an agate. I don't know what it is. I really don't. So that'll go in the tumbler too. Let's see, what else? How about some larger pieces? This one I'm not going to try to get wet. I'm going to zoom out. There we go. Some of this stuff layered like this, I don't know why, but I like it. I don't know what it is. I might end up cutting it down. Just try to get a better look. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I do like it. Flat spot, and it'll stand up nice. Yeah, I'm weird like that. This one here, I don't know. I collected it calling it a jasper, and I think I'm right. I don't know. I thought it was pretty. It's all the different tones of red in there. I just thought it was pretty. This one here has not been cleaned. I haven't scrubbed it and I haven't soaked it. This one's on video too. I remember saying on there that I know it's jasper, but what kind? Now, I could be wrong. I think that's some sort of udolitic. I think that's what it's called. I don't claim to be an expert on rocks because I'm not. All right, so we're going to try to finish this up quick. I want to do a little, this isn't going to fit in there. This here I also collected, calling it jasper of some sort. I believe I'm right on this one too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put this on pause. We're going to do a quick little UV look. All right, so let your eyes get used to it. All right, there's 7 seconds worth. Here we go. Look at that. I apologize for the distortion in the video when the light comes back on. I did not set my AF. This one also, which we did not look at. This also has spots that glow on it. And my ham bone right there, that one glows too. So does the corn cob. Did you see that? Oh my goodness, I didn't notice that before. I guess I never looked at it. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. So anyway, I have others that glow. This one here, I think it does. Maybe not. So as we get going, I mean, look at the way that looks. You see the wood turns an orange. Where's that one at? Right there. That's the one we were just looking at, and I said it turns orange. Look at that. What does that? I don't know if it will glow. No, maybe not. Well, that's it for me this evening. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I need to crawl into bed. My phone battery is almost dead too. So I just want to say thank you all for coming along and spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. It's fun to talk with other people. You know, virtually I get it, but still, it's fun. I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. I can't teach you nothing. I don't know nothing. So, you know, just sit back and enjoy the giggle you might get from watching me stumble around and guess at what a rock is. But I do appreciate you guys spending time with me, and I honestly do thank you. I do appreciate it. So, good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Good luck on your next hunt as well. Good night.